Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're looking at a game that's written in BASIC here, I think. It's called Race Ace, published by Rainbird in 1983. Now bear in mind, this would have cost you £3.95, yes. So I control this cyan Formula 1 car. You enter your speed, how many laps you want to do, and then by doing left or right, or brake, then you go around the track. There's no accelerator, it does that automatically. What a dangerous car that sounds. So we'll go on 50. It feels like a type in, and I feel like I've typed it in before, but this is an actual release of a physical game. Yes, here we go. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know, and I've gone the wrong way first of all. Now it says in the instructions, if you do left and right, it goes in the perspective of the way the car is facing, and it takes a while to get used to it. Well, okay then. So, if I hug the inside, looks like when I catch up the rest of the traffic, that's going to be the trickiest bit for me to actually do. And now the car's stuck again. It's a bit weird really. The car seems to turn automatically at some point round the bend, so then your direction mucks up, so that's it's flawed straight away. Anyway, I would not like to have paid £3.95, but at some point in the game we'll try and break into the thing and see what it's about. Now, I seem to remember this game on, I might be remembering wrong, on a book I had called 60 Games for the ZxSpectrum, where you typed it in. It's not far off that. You only get one track here. It's always green. It's always a bit square, and that's about it. But it is a type-in from a magazine rather than you want to have so many physical release. I'm not sure what else Rainbird did. I think it might be just this one game. So if you're that way inclined, you might be able to hack into it and develop your own courses or add a few bells and whistles to it. But it as is. It doesn't feel like a commercial game, but in fact it was. Now bear in mind, a lot of the good games from Mastertronic, their budget range was going to come out for $1.99 a little bit later on, or around about this time. Finders Keepers for $1.99, or this for $3.95. What do you think? Anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already. It's about delving back into this era and beating a bit of stress to see what was available or what you physically could have typed in. This is more or less one of those ones. And, living memories and beating a bit of stress. Thank you to everyone that subscribed so far. If you want to see other zxspectrum games we have reviewed, they're all in a playlist. Click on my username to get there, and click on the playlist tab. Or there's a link directly to zxspectrum in the description below, and all the reviews as well. I'm finding this bit of the course a little bit trickier to live with. I don't think any modern day Formula 1 drivers train on this. It's a bit better than not as good as their simulators. Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Thierry Boutsen, all the big names. They don't think they'll be playing this. Right, okay. Let's try some other speeds. Let's try the quickest speed you can do. Here we go. Right, here we go. Top speed, baby. Oh my, that's too quick. That's too quick, Nick. Oh, that's impossible. That's impossible. I can't steer quick enough there. Who can? That's like travelling faster than light speed. By the time you've seen something, you're already past it. Oh man, no, that's unplayable. Right, nice idea, but let's go back again. Might try and break in soon. Let's try 150. That seems like an interesting level to go in. So, once you play this once or twice, there's no real need to go back to it. I think it might be very difficult, if not impossible, to find a path through the rest of the traffic to actually win the race. If you've done that, then let me know. I mean, 3 is the minimum amount of laps you can do. If you're doing like 50 laps, you might be able to weave through. I'm right behind them now. Right, I've got past 2 of them. That's good. But how am I going to get past the rest going through here? There's no such thing as racing like this. There we go. See, the car turned at the wrong point. It confused me, and now I'm in a whole heap of woe in the side. No damage, no fuel, no pit stops. It's just one single graphic, and that's pretty much all that you're getting. I can't even tell you which way the car is facing now. I don't like this game, but it's a bit of programming history. There's stuff to be learned if you're trying to learn about coding, about collision detection, I suppose, and lap counters and speed of stuff. 1983, I mean, let's have a look at the program. So, list it, baby. Now, is there anything like here that you don't know? I understand most of it, but I always get confused with pokes and peaks. Though that graphic is the circuit, I presume. You can muck about with that if you want to. I believe this might be the movement going around the track, or just generally drawing it. You had your 2 pennies worth in. What do you think? What does that randomise line do? So it's back in an era you could actually type stuff in. Sometimes I break into a game, there seems to be bits missing. People tell me a part of it's been machine coded. There's a bit of a compiler in there, so I can't see absolutely everything. So I do learn from what you tell me. It looks like a checkered flag flashes on the final lap there. I think that's what's going on. We didn't get to the final lap on any of my goes, so that is why. Beep 6,63, that's a long beep. Print at 2. There we go, and that's the whole program, so it's not huge. Not going up to 9,999. Border 2 is my favourite. We'll run it. It might stay Border 2. It might get rid of Border 2. Let's have a look. No, it's got rid of Border 2. It's got rid of my Border 2. So there's only one track. You can go in and edit it, I suppose, if you went into the programme. This will be my last go then. And you've pretty much seen what it is. It's a game in BASIC. It's alright for BASIC. Cheeky to release it for $3.95. How I come across it, I think, in the book 60 games to zxspectrum as I type in, that's more sort of like the level. It's not blowing your socks away. There's no music to speak of. There's no proper title page. It's just straight in as, you know, something you're programming in the classroom. It's an educational game rather than a physical proper game. That's how it feels. Not many people will list Race Ace as their all-time favourite game, I don't think. Come out the same year as Manic Miner. Which one would you spend your time on? An Attic Attack? Who's playing this? Not me. Red. No endorsements on this one. You won't see Nelson Piquet or Nigel Mansell on the front of the thing. If you want a Formula 1 sort of like game around about this era, go for Checkered Flag, where you're in the cockpit of actually driving the car. Choice of 3 cars with big red wheels, automatic or manual. This car goes forward no matter what. There's a brake, which is X. You know, look at the car if you haven't already. When it gets to the 30, it turns automatically like that, and then that resets your steering. So if, like me, if you start doing your steering too early, then you're completely and utterly confused, which I don't like. It didn't need to do that. They just added pain to the system. Anyhow. Yeah, it turns in the direction before you actually turn it, so it's just a block graphic, really, trying to zip its way around the track. Now, this bit always... Yeah, there we go, I've done it again. Oh, man, Caravan. I don't know, I can get signed with this Formula 1 team. Who was blue back in the day? Ligier, I suppose, or the early March cars. Every other car is white. And we're not doing a Formula 1 season, it's just one race, and then we score points based on that. So let's just see if we can get to the last lap then, to see if it does do the checker flag, which we saw in the programming, I think. Can't think, there it is, good. So it puts it there. Well, that's probably the best bit of the game then, that bit there. If you're still here, comment below. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long, but I'm not sure how long I've been going on for this one. It's a bit tough to go for 10 minutes here. You saw pretty much everything in the first minute or so. But it's interesting when you can set the speed. Anything over 200 seems ridiculous to live with. 1, you'll be here for too long. I mean, well done the kid that set laps at about 9,000 and kept going round and round and round. Looking at it now, the cars are getting a bit more spread out, so perhaps you could overtake them after a little bit. But you need to get used to the steering. But the instructions say the steering takes a bit of getting used to. And there we go, lap 3. Position last. You placed last. Well done me. Well done me. I think we need to get out of here, don't we, really? Good. Final position, 9th out of all of those. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. As I say, it was a type-in for historical reasons. But it was released commercially, $3.95. I don't know why. But anyway, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Race Ace, published by Rainbird in 1983. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or ZX Spectrum, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Finders Keepers for $1.99 or this for $3.95. What do you think? Anyway.